perilously close to our $38,000 price target. And we have to ask ourselves, is it a good day to go shopping in the cryptocurrency markets? Find out this and much more on today's exciting episode of Breaking Bitcoin. Welcome back to the Breaking Bitcoin Market Update. I am your host, Justin Wise, lead analyst and senior mentor at crackingcryptocurrency.com. Hopefully everybody is doing absolutely fantastic on this lovely Tuesday, down day in the markets. This is the Breaking Bitcoin Market Report, where we summarize everything in cryptocurrency markets so that we can be better traders and investors. If you want to support what we do, make sure to like and subscribe, become a member of the channel if you want to support us even further. With that out of the way, we've got an incredible presentation for you guys this morning, and let's get right into it. Here's your market in a moment. Bitcoin price performance currently trading at approximately $39,000 and $39,035, down about 1.3% on the day. Again, Bitcoin being in this quite nice downtrend for us, and getting, again, as we go lower, we have to ask, like, is this the time to start buying the dip? Ethereum price performance currently trading at approximately $2,199, down 5%. Big down day. Total cryptocurrency market capitalization is sitting at about 1.48 trillion, so down almost 2.5%. Altcoin market capitalization, a little shy of $451 billion, down 2.27%. Bitcoin dominance sitting at 51.79%. We were in a sharp downturn, but Bitcoin dominance is now resurging, up 1.18%. USDT dominance, probably one of the most important metrics to track, guys. Bitcoin dominance tells us whether we should be long Bitcoin or altcoins, and USDT dominance lets us know whether we should be long or flat. USDT dominance on the rise, up 1.32%, up to 6.34. We are back at that kind of critical support / resistance level. This 6.5 percentile zone was acting as strong support for USDT dominance, and basically every time dominance would get down here, we would want to shift and then go long. Or shift and then go flat as dominance started to rise again. As USDT dominance rises, it indicates that the market is exiting out, and typically price performance is negative when USDT dominance is rising, indicated by what's currently going on. So, all right, let's get into some more, let's say, complicated graphs for you guys. This is something that we're going to start looking at every day. This is a very helpful tool to time entries and exits. This is a metric that I began following quite a long time ago. I look at this almost every day, and I'm going to share this with you guys because it's a very important metric. This is the Bitcoin volatility daily to weekly ratio. So what we're doing is we are dividing Bitcoin 24-hour volatility by the 7-day moving average, or the 7-day historical Bitcoin volatility. And what this ratio allows us to accomplish is it lets us know when current daily volatility is low or high compared to the volatility we've seen in the last 7 days. And what we've noticed is that when volatility is very low, it is a very good time to enter into a position. But when volatility is very high, it's a good time to exit your positions. So, and I have chosen negative 27% and positive 20% to kind of be those delineating factors. So we are at plus 32%. So volatility is quite high right now. And this is generally, since we know that the market has been moving down with this heightened volatility, it is not a bad time to consider closing shorts or trimming profits on short positions at the very least. Fear and greed index is very neutral right now. We are currently sitting at a 50 on the Bitcoin fear and greed index. When the Bitcoin fear and greed index gets down here into extreme fear, it will be a good contrarian buy signal. When we get up to extreme greed, it will be a good contrarian sell signal. Right now, not much to do as we're right in the middle. All right, courtesy of Glassnode. Here we're going to be looking at the aggregate market realized value net position change. Now, that's a lot of fancy words, but it's okay. I'm going to break it down for you guys. This just lets us know capital inflows, all right, into and out of the cryptocurrency markets, all right? So I'm tracking from the 16th of October, 2023 to right now, the 23rd of January. And we can see that throughout this period in time, we have had net positive 30-day capital inflows. So this is every single one of these bars represents the 30-day moving average for capital inflows into the cryptocurrency markets. We're currently sitting at an average 30-day capital inflow of $27.35 billion per day. So this is a very positive thing. You can, of course, start to see this begin to curl down a little bit. Now, we're not anywhere near bear market territory. This is, again, this is just a little bit of a decline. We've seen this very positive net growth of capital inflows into the cryptocurrency markets, and now we're just seeing that curve start to turn and pull back a little bit. So absolutely nothing weird or crazy there. Now we're looking at the graph of Bitcoin and Ethereum exchange net position change. So what are the inflows and outflows out of exchanges? And this can kind of help give us an idea of which direction the market is going to head in. So looking at this graph, I want you to pay attention to the histogram. When we have red bars beneath the histogram, that indicates that we have net exchange outflows. This means the cryptocurrency is being withdrawn from exchanges more than it is being deposited. All right. And this is a very good contrarian indicator as well. When we see the green bars above the zero line of the histogram, it indicates capital inflows into exchanges. More people are depositing Bitcoin and Ethereum than they are withdrawing. So this is a good contrarian indicator. As you can see here, and as you can deduce logically, if individuals are sending lots of crypto to exchanges, well, they're not sending crypto there to buy it. They're sending it there to sell it. So you will notice that when we get these periods of green bars, when we do get periods of net exchange inflows, those are often topping signals because you can see almost without fail, every time we have capital inflows, the market dumps pretty shortly thereafter. You can see that we had a spat of capital inflows here before this kind of last run up leading into the ETF and now the collapse. Whereas net exchange outflows are actually a positive sign. It indicates that individuals are withdrawing cryptocurrency into cold storage, and they're doing that to hodl it. So we are again seeing individuals buying the dip and pulling cryptocurrencies off of exchanges, which is a very good sign to see. Very good sign to see. All right. Here, I just want to highlight with the actual quantitative data, the narrative that I was talking about with traders shifting their attention from Bitcoin to Ethereum. So this is Bitcoin versus Ethereum perpetual open interest dominance. So this is the orange graph. The orange line indicates what share of all perpetual open interest Bitcoin shares. You can see that it's currently sharing about 61%, but down significantly. Look at this big drop off in Bitcoin open interest. And look at this big rise in Ethereum open interest. These numbers are statistically significant. So Ethereum share of open interest is currently sitting at almost 40%, Bitcoin at almost 60%. So we are seeing traders shift their attention to Ethereum and begin to build up positions in Ethereum. So this is why you will see my focus being on Ethereum, trading and investment wise moving forward over Bitcoin. Today's trending tokens, Celestia is back in the trending tokens narrative today, as well as Manta Network, Pyth Network, and Ondo. Magic Square still continues to hang around, and then we've got a few other notables here. Top gainers on the day, congratulations to those holding these tokens. Multi-Chain, Omax, and Moon Tropica bringing it into the top there. Top losers for today, my condolences for those holding these tokens. Astrafer, Myro, and Clash of Lilliput, again, on the top losers, and Ondo, which we'll be talking about here in a little bit. Very interesting token, Ondo, and development around Ondo. New coins for the day. Top three are going to be Bid Protocol, IU Finance, and Passive Sphere. I wouldn't look past this DPIN DAO. DPIN is definitely a big narrative right now in the cryptocurrency markets. Looking at our on-chain flows here, our DeFi flows, we can see that it's still a pretty negative time for DeFi right now. We're still seeing net outflows of pretty much all the exchanges, getting close to about 10% average net outflows for the week on all our major chains. The only exceptions to these being, of course, Manta, which is up quite a bit, up 7% on the week. And of course, Pulse Chain, which has seen lots and lots of capital inflows over the last week. Down a little bit. So we did see some of that TVL move away from Pulse Chain, but still on the rise and still looking healthy. Looking at our sentiment trends, what phrases, what words are trending today? This comes courtesy of Santiment. What do we have trending right now is this GUI INU token on Aptos. So this is trending quite strongly, as well as Geth and things related to the words like client and Ethereum. And the reason why is because there was a bug in Ethereum's Nevermind software, which is used by the Geth client. And this has kind of brought up this this concern that too many nodes are utilizing the Geth client. So if there is an issue with the Geth software, it could basically shut half of all Ethereum nodes offline. So there is this discussion in the markets today, or among the nerds today, over, kind of decentralizing and having more client options for running Ethereum. All right, trending tokens, also courtesy of Sentiment. And I like these. I like Sentiment's trending tokens a little bit better than I like CoinGecko's. But we have BTC obviously trending, and then Ondo and OKB are under a lot of scrutiny right now. Of course, both are available on the OKX exchange. But OKB, which is OKX's exchange token, it experienced a 50% drop yesterday, and then quickly resurged almost to its regular price. No official statement or explanation as to why this token drop has occurred, but it occurred almost simultaneously in lockstep with a 20% drop in the token price of Ondo as well. And there does seem to be some discussion and scuttlebutt around some shady practices from the developers or token issuers of the Ondo token. All right, here's today's market highlights. Bitcoin and Ethereum are both at or approaching bounce levels after we had this nice kind of punctuated sell-off. Anytime we have a big sharp movement in the markets, it's not a bad time to consider just bidding, just hitting the bid or going shopping for your long-term positions. We are very positive of the upcoming bull market. We do believe 2024 is going to be a fantastic year. So we need to have the courage to buy these dips on the way down with our long-term positions. Maybe not the best time to go for a futures along here, but certainly a good time to add to spot positions, in my opinion. Now, as I said, caution is still warranted, right? There's still a lot of overhang in the markets. Arthur Hayes calling for 35K. I, of course, had been calling for 38K, which we were able to get very close to here on this dive down. But for those, now that we've had such a sharp move down, it's possible that a little bit of a relief rally is now in store for us. So, for those, whether on spot or futures, hitting the bid right now, going long, may pay off for the next week. My current focus as a trader and investor right now is as a trader more specifically, is not focusing on Bitcoin. Again, focusing on Ethereum and trades that are parallel to Ethereum, looking for things in the Ethereum ecosystem or that are in the current narrative, because this is the time after Bitcoin's had this big pump that I want to focus on high beta performers. I want to look for tokens that I think are riskier than Bitcoin, that are going to outperform Bitcoin in the short term as Bitcoin consolidates. Personally, as I said, I am going to be taking today. I already went shopping, but today is my opportunity to add to some of my longer term bags. Today I purchased some Ethereum. I purchased some Manta, and I am considering adding some Litecoin to my Litecoin stack as well. Now, what is the reason for all this dump? Everybody has their ideas, and I don't think it's one thing or the other. Obviously, this is just kind of a punctuated end, potentially, to a sell-off that's been happening for a while. But now evidence has surfaced that the FTX estate has dumped 22 million shares of GBTC that's worth over $1 billion. So, obviously, this didn't all just happen in a day. It wasn't that they just market sold. They've been distributing throughout this entire last week of the ETFs being open. But the good news is that they are now out of GBTC to sell. They have fully liquidated all of their positions. They are now sitting in cash. They have no more GBTC to sell. So many are calling for kind of an end to this sell-off. And again, as I said, a little bit of a relief rally. We've seen a lot of liquidations in the last 24 hours due to this big drop down, particularly on Bitcoin. Over $300 million in liquidations in our perpetuals just in the last 24 hours. All right, the daily scuttlebutt. These come. I have Milk Road here, but that's not right. This is courtesy of the Daily DGen. But from Alo over on Twitter, as I said, it is definitely airdrop season, ladies and gentlemen. It is going to behoove you to be spending some of your free time on the weekends, spending an hour or so every weekend trying to qualify for some airdrops and using DeFi. Because as I said, last year I earned approximately $30,000, and I didn't even try to hunt for airdrops that hard. So I think that we can get close to, I'd like to get close to $100,000 in airdrop rewards this year. And so I'm going to be trying for it a lot more seriously. But the Rabby wallet, which has now, as I said in a report last week, had teased that they're going to be doing a snapshot, has now kicked off their point system. All right, so official tweet from the Rabby Wallet account here on Twitter saying, say hi to Rabby Points. As I said, guys, points are just going to become par for the course when it comes to airdrops moving forward. I think that we're going to see more and more protocols adopt this system because it's a good system. I think we can thank Jupiter Exchange over on Solana for this because in my experience, as far as I'm aware, they were kind of the biggest airdrop so far to do this point system, and it's a very good idea, very popular. So get the Rabby wallet, guys. Boot up a Rabby wallet, use Rabby, qualify for the airdrop. More information on the upcoming Alt Layer airdrop. All right, Alt Layer is another highly anticipated airdrop, kind of in the same vein as Celestia, Dimension, Eigenlayer that we've been talking about. So nice tweet here from wrong user 000 talking about the ALT requirements. So according to this individual and according to Alt Layer, you need at least 720 Eigenlayer restaking points to be eligible for the airdrop. You should be good if you staked over 1 Ethereum at the last restaking event. Around 0.5% of ALT total supply is shared between 30,000 Eigen unique restakers only. Doesn't sound too bad considering Eigen has $1 billion plus in eligible liquidity. 0.3% is also reserved for TIA stakers. Yes, so if you are staking Celestia, you're going to qualify for the Alt Layer airdrop as well. And if you are Eigenlayer restaking, you should be qualifying as well. But you need over 720 Eigenlayer restaking points. So go out and get those, ladies and gentlemen. Go out and get those. Binance listing is going to be on January 25th. So just in a couple days, guys. So this is your homework for today. All right. Go out there, stake some Celestia. And get some alts, or excuse me, go restake on Eigenlayer if you haven't already. All right, from Woo Blockchain, the OKX platform coin OKB suddenly fell sharply today to a minimum from $52 to $25 and then began to return to normal levels. The cause is currently unknown. So I don't have any further answers on this. The market is talking about this. This is very interesting. Again, as I said, this happened with Ondo as well. And I'd like to conclude today's report with a very nice sentimental tweet here from Hoem. Stay humble in the markets, or the markets will humble you, ladies and gentlemen. As we continue to move forward, you're gonna be in situations where, you know, your emotional decision making and your execution are going to be very important as we proceed through this bull market of 2024. So stay humble, guys. All right. That's all I have, guys, for today's breaking Bitcoin market report. I want to encourage all of you to trade safely and follow good risk management and emotional discipline because those are responsible for paying the bills. If you're excited about trading cryptocurrency or investing in 2024, I highly recommend you come join us to work directly with me and my team in 2024 to grow and build your wealth in the premium trading group, where you get access to our best in industry trading courses, our private Discord access, our coaching and mentoring program, our tactical trade signals, our daily market updates, as well as our technical indicator package. Links down in the description for more information on joining the premium trading group, or you can visit and find all that information at our website, krakencryptocurrency.com. All right, with that out of the way, let's get into the charts for today. And I don't know what that does, but that is an interesting button. And let's see what's going on with the chat. Shout outs to Alex81SG. We've got Longbeard. I'm so sorry, man. You're not a bird. White on Rice and Ron Legato in the house. Still talking about Funfair, man. What's going on? We got the casino coin going on. What's up? All right. All right. Starting off as we are wont to do, Bitcoin on the weekly. Anyways, Bitcoin on the weekly continuing its decline. Obviously, we got that very resolute break of support on this current weekly candle. We saw that on the daily, but now the weekly candle certainly has broken down from that consolidation period that we are in. We are quickly approaching our weekly 21 exponential moving average, currently sitting at about 37,167. As you guys know, I was calling for this pull down to 38,000. It's pretty much already happened. So really the only question is like, is now a good time to go shopping? Is it too early to buy the dip again? As I said, hopefully I'll answer that question as we move down in granularity through the timeframes. But On the weekly right now, I'm not super excited to go long on any leverage positions right now, or to buy at the money calls, or trade any options. The only thing that I think is appropriate right now, that I would recommend individuals do, is just add to their spot position. You can add to your spot position here. Yes, you absolutely can. You know what? We're down like 20% from the peak. We're down 20%, which I don't like to measure from peaks. I like to measure, like, when I'm considering, like, is this a good discount? We're only down 10% from the middle of the range. So to me, that's not a screaming buy. I want to see a 20% discount from mid range. So that would be, we just need to go another 10% down. So I would like to be buying closer to the 32,000, closer to the 55. Weekly exponential moving average is where I would feel more comfortable either buying at the money calls or actually looking for those leveraged long positions. Here so close. I mean, yeah, dollar cost average, buy the dip a little bit. But unless this is going to be just a real healthy pullback, in which case we can just buy on the way up or on the breakout. Unless this is going to be our first like real healthy pullback, I don't know. I'm not really feeling it. I think more pain's in store. Arthur Hayes is calling for 35K. So I'm just going to continue to hold my options. I'm going to continue to hold my low leverage short and just chill. Again, go shopping, add to your long-term position for spot, buy spot, but no leverage, no options. It's not ideal trading time. I'll be playing the Super Bowl narrative, so I'll buy some at the money calls on February 8th. On Thales is how I'm going to do that, and play the weeklies for the Super Bowl narrative. See if we get a nice pop. But then I'm really waiting until like March to position, unless the market shows me something very resolute and different. Coming down onto the daily time frame again, I just want to talk about why. For those of you risk takers out there, maybe right now is a good time to take some risk. We had price trading in this upwards channel, broke out of this consolidation area, consolidated in this range, faked out the highs. Now we've pulled back, broke through the 21 EMA, the 21 DEMA, the 55 DEMA. Now we are basically at a support level, all right? And I called this a demand zone, right? Because a lot of demand came in to break through resistance when we charged up right over here. But yeah, I mean, we're just basically at this support level right now, right? A 38,000 would be a little bit better. A little bit lower to the daily 200 SMA would be just fine. But that's all the way down to 35,000, and that's giving us that 10% down movement. All right, so I think two options here. Either we just continue straight down, or we get a little bounce here before the movement down. And maybe the bounce is even a little bit more powerful. I mean, I don't think so. I don't think we make it all the way back to mid-range. I really don't think we make it all the way back to mid-range. But I mean, it is a possibility. Can I make this highlighter is too big? It's too bold of a tool. Anyways. So yeah, I'm not recommending any leverage here. I'm not taking any leverage positions here for a swing. I am seeing a scenario where we could get a rally here, a relief rally up to maybe the $42,000 level, retest, maybe even come up here and take out these highs at 43, almost 44, and then make our way down to that 35. But that's where I'm at, guys. Here on the hourly, again, sharp move down, big volume coming in on the hourly. Nice double bounce here, right? Nice double bottom. Nice double bottom. Run up into the hourly 21 EMA, and so far rejection, right? So for those of you looking for the trend run, look for this break of the hourly 21 EMA at 39,450. And then we could potentially consider maybe intraday trending longs, or looking for that meso, that kind of meso swing to the upside. It's been a while since we revisited the 100, 200, the 1 hour 200 SMOP at 42. But again, we got those targets here on the daily again, right? Just coming back up here to that EMA cluster on the daily if we were to get a little bit of a bounce here. Getting down into our lower time frames here as well. Here on the 15-minute, again, you can see with just a little bit more granularity, this nice double bottom on the hourly. But if we look here on the 15-minute, we can see it's almost a 3 drives pattern, 1, 2, 3 drives, and then a nice bounce. And now things are looking a little bit better, right? Ever since this bottom, we are making higher highs and higher lows. All right, struggling a little bit here at our EMA cluster, but overall, daily's not looking too bad. Again, I'm not really feeling like super excited to leverage along this, but buying spot is absolutely fine. Adding to the long-term position is absolutely fine. Yellow, Alex Pearson in the chat. Good to see you, my friend. All right. Let's switch over into my DGen watch list. This is going to be a combination of things that I'm currently invested into versus things I am actively watching. And I want to get rid of this. Is there a way to... Anyways, LNDX, which I've kind of gotten hammered on so far. But yeah, we're on sale. LNDX down about 67%. This is the narrative that I'm currently playing on this is the real world asset narrative, which I've identified as a narrative for 2024 that I want to pay attention to. But, we just haven't caught the surge. I bought at launch, down about 68%. Nothing to do so far. Ondo does look interesting. I just added this one to the watch list today. All right. Ondo's interesting. Again, recent launch. Decent project, well-connected TradFi project. Again, nice double top here, and now we're back into this previous trading range. I'm not really feeling in a rush to guap up this token. Again, there is a part of me that is feeling a little bit rushed because this is the time when I want to identify high beta altcoins. This is typically where I just buy spot into high beta altcoins and then hold them for a month or two and then exit and take advantage of altcoin season. But the market really isn't reacting that way. Only a few things are outperforming right now. So obviously we need to buy, when we're nice and low like this. But and then also, with Ondo, again, there's a lot of rumors flying around, and sometimes that's behooved me to buy into those rumors. But right now, just on the watch list, just watching how prices move here for a little bit. The other token, as I pointed out, that is trending right now is this meme coin on Aptos called GUI Inu. $8.4 million market cap, 8.4 million FDV. So all tokens are in circulation. A lot of buys, you know what I mean? This is nice, greedy. We are at support, but I don't like this. It's 1, 2, triple tap, quadruple tap of support, and also a breakdown of support. So unless this is a spring, and I don't really believe in technical analysis when it comes to DeFi tokens, so to speak. But yeah, I mean, look at this, 1600 to the moons. You know what I mean? Like this is super hot right now on Aptos, so relatively cheap to pick up. I would like to see some forward traction with meme coins. You kind of want to buy into strength, right? You don't want to catch a falling knife on a meme coin, for the love of God. So yeah, only lower highs. So just keep this. Again, this is the way. It's number one trending right now, GUI Inu. But just keep this on your watch list, and then when the chart begins to look more attractive and we see positive momentum, guys, I'm a trend following trader, so I don't like to buy things when they're generally cheap. I like to buy into strength as prices are moving up. Saves me a lot of time. Interesting narrative that Alexander Pearson actually shared with me this morning, and this is a project that I have I've held this token since launch. And now I got it for free. This is Aerodrome. It's a fork of Velodrome, which, as you guys know, was one of my biggest wins last year. So when Aerodrome forked Velodrome, anyone who had a vault position in Velodrome, who had locked up their tokens to vote escrow them, got an equal position on Aerodrome. So, I recommended farming not only the Tour to OP incentive program on Optimism with Velodrome so that everybody could build up a big position. Velodrome is now paying me like $500 a week in voting rewards for a position that I got to build up for like $10,000. So not bad. And now Aerodrome is like giving me like $50 a week for free. So I didn't pay for any of that. So token price looks pretty good. And Alexander had shared some really cool info with me. I actually don't have it, and I can't pull it. And I thought this is a really cool analytical idea. Obviously, I tend to stick more to centralized tokens, but yeah, here we go. So yeah, this is this is Aerodrome's, I guess, statistics as a DEX. And what I want to highlight here is if we look at their annualized revenue, this protocol is projected to make $12.5 million per year. And their circulating market cap is only $7.3 million. Right? So one might say that their token price is trading at almost a 50% discount to their revenue. All right. So potentially definitely something there if somebody's able to identify that. Chart looks relatively good. And Aerodrome on a relatively new chain like Base, which being promoted by Coinbase is probably going to continue to do well, might not be a bad position to take, especially at these pretty low prices. We've already had the big sell-off. We're in this long consolidation period. And I don't know if you guys, let me go show you the chart of Velodrome. Oh no, this is the V2. I need yeah. Yeah, okay. So this is Velodrome. All right. And does this look familiar to you? Right? Token launches, big sell-off, initial run-up, long period of sideways, and then out of nowhere, we run up 1,000%. All right. That hasn't happened with Aerodrome yet. So we look at Aerodrome. And it's like looking at the initial chart, right? Sell off, sideways, initial run up, sell down. Now we're going to go sideways for a long time. And ideally, a little bit later on in the year, we have that big, nice 1,000% run up. So maybe not a bad opportunity to take a position on Aero, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So Alex giving us some more information in the chat here. Velodrome, which was a fork of Solidly done by the WeV crew. Yep. And Token Terminal is where he got this information. Thank you. Alex81SG says everyone and their mothers is forking from Vela, like Thina, Retro, Ramses. Yep. Yeah, yes, that volume is nice too. Yes. Alex says these kind of tokens are down only over time, except for the occasional crazy pumps whenever there are incentives, like toward the OP. Yes, yep. Farm over time and dump during those. Yep. So exactly. So I'm kind of looking for a catalyst or a scenario here where, in general, we start to see the market all start to pump later on in 2024, and there's like some kind of base incentive program for Aerodrome that probably come. We'll see. All right, so that was interesting. All right, continuing on with the watch list, Aerodrome Layer AI. This is a position I hold. Wow, look at those big, stupid, like 80% market sells right there. Immediately absorbed. Crazy. Not too much to say. This is like exactly where I bought to. Like I bought over here. And then like I bought again up here. All good. Block V. I haven't talked too much about this. Me and Alex have talked a bunch about this one. It's a very exciting narrative because of their MasterCard partnership. And this is the only way to speculate on the token or on that MasterCard partnership because, the more the MasterCard program is utilized by end users, they have to burn the V token in the background to power these transactions. So that's demand side increase and supply side decrease. Haven't had a lot of performance, obviously, price like 10x off the initial announcement. So I did purchase here. Obviously, with this kind of big announcement, it's possible that the thing resets and we settle for, like a while before we get a run up. If we do get a run up. Cookiebot, Degen play. I swung trade this like 4 times. I traded like almost all these bounces. Then I bought here. So just holding this right now. Big Eyes, unfortunately, on the watch list, just down only. Haven't really gotten any kind of run from Big Eyes. I mean, we did get a little bit of a run here, like a 300% run, but nothing too incredibly crazy here from Big Eyes. Open Exchange. Yep. Just still consolidating at these lows. And oh, there's another one that didn't make it over here. That is guys. I don't know why these things are much less. Very frustrating. Oh, I wasn't pressing the button right. I guess that's it for DeFi guys. Oh wait, no, we got a couple Solana tokens. FOMO just trading right around my entry price. And STBot still up quite bigly on this one. Up about 254% on this one. Bought here, hold here. Still have half of my position. Waiting to see if we get another pop. Yeah, Visa. Sorry, not MasterCard, Visa. Hey, Magnus, good to see you, my friend. Yeah, Solidly is dead, but it all got forked off, though. Like, even though Solidly is dead, it's still the backbone of a lot of protocols. So, okay, so things to do. I recommend you guys maybe go get some Celestia and stake it. See if you can get the alt layer airdrop. And then go do your eigenlayer restaking. Okay, so you got to get some Ethereum. You got to stake it. Okay, stake it into a pool. And then get your liquid staking token. Do whatever you want with that. And restake it. Or, you got to get the LST and then restake that liquid staking token on eigenlayer. But yeah, I think you have to stake at least one Ethereum's worth to qualify for the alt layer airdrop. So this is, listen, I got to do this too. All right. I don't think I'm staking my Celestia. So I think I need to go do that. Unfortunately, a lot of things I did do. But that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for eigenlayer, Celestia. I think Celestia is going to do really well this cycle, actually, because it already did really well. The things that did really well, the things that do well when the market's like good, will probably do great when the market's great. Dimension, which obviously Alex81 you had recommended to me. DYM. The more I look into that, I think it's going to do well. I think Manta is going to do well too if we can kind of get over. Yeah, sorry. So let's look. I've also got. Here's my current watch list for things that I'm paying attention to. That are a little less DeFi. These are a little bit bigger projects. Manta. So I'm watching Manta here. Manta launched on KuCoin. And here's its price performance so far. Nothing too crazy. Again, launch. This looks very much like the Arbitrum launch right now. We do have support at $2.08 and current resistance at $2.76. So again, nothing crazy. Like these swings are impressive. Like what is this swing? At 30%, like 30% swings so far. Yeah, so we got a 30% range, but we haven't gotten any like crazy moves out of it so far. So I'm not hitting the bid yet. Again, route to FI. We had gone over route to FI's analysis. If I'm just doing a little mental math here. If their FDV, or excuse me, if their TVL to market capitalization resembles Arbitrum, then token price should increase by $1 up to $3.40, which would be about like a 40% gain. But if it resembles Optimism, then I do believe the price is $7.40, and now we're looking at like a 220% move. So, similar to Arbitrum, like I sold my Arbitrum at launch, not like immediately. I let it go up a little bit, and then eventually Arbitrum got down to that 99 cents that I was looking for. So I'm not too much of in a hurry to buy Manta. Ondo, again, just a lot of people are talking about it. Hold on a second. Up here. And Ondo, this is a big real world asset narrative, right? Like my LNDX. And this is a big one. I mean, these guys got Founders Fund, Pantera, Coinbase invested in Ondo. They got $200 million assets under management to tokenize securities. They got partnerships with Mantle, Solana, Polygon. So and their next unlock is in 12 months with a Coinbase listing and a TVL of $150 million. So, I mean, Ondo feels early right now. Cartesi, I mean, these I think are going to do really well this cycle, right? Manta, Ondo, Cartesi, Dusk, Free Stake, Boards, Hythe, and SEI. Obviously, SEI just had this big run and sell off. I'm not in a hurry to buy SEI right now, but again, things that performed well when the market was good will probably do great when the market is hot. So SEI's had this very nice run up, 613%. Let that come down, or trading. I'm not eager to buy any of these today. So like my shopping list was a little. I did. So yeah, sorry, I did take that starter position in Manta though, but I didn't buy a lot. Like I just bought like $200 of Manta, just because I wanted to hold it. So all I bought today so far was Manta and Ethereum. Added Manta and Ethereum to my portfolio. Trump token has no chill. Yeah, Drift. Drift is an airdrop that I've talked about. Let's see here. Tyler says, Justin, yesterday you advocated a 5-coin portfolio, 10 max. I can think of 4 that are stupid to not buy off the top of my head: Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, and Link. And I'm not even a shitcoin guy. I assume everyone else has a dozen or more coins they want a piece of. How to narrow down your list? I mean, listen, it's hard, man. Like it's very difficult. Everyone's a little different. There's not a right way to invest, right? Because it's not just about investing in the right thing. It's how you personally. So it's not just about investing in the right coin. That's all market selection, asset selection. You have to be able to then successfully execute the distribution of that investment into profit. What that means is that not only do you have to buy the right thing that's going to go up, you need to buy the thing that you can hold successfully through volatility and exit at a correct price or at a decent price. Obviously you're never going to catch the top or the bottom. Don't worry about that stuff. But you just want to get a good position, a good investment off, a good trade, a good flip. And so I've fumbled so many investments, and I've seen people fumble so many investments. And so my best advice that I can give on that topic is that I have a very simple 2-step rule, all right, for investments, for things that I want to hold long term. I have to understand it, and I have to fundamentally believe in it. I have to believe that it's going to make the world a better place, or that it's going to improve something, right? And the goal of investing is identifying that thing that fits those 2 criteria, and that also you're early enough that the market doesn't yet realize what you realize, that you understand this thing and that it's fundamentally valuable. So if you can find that thing before the rest of the market comes to a consensus that this thing is valuable, then you can get in a good price. And then when the rest of the market discovers that this thing is valuable and bids up the price for you, then you sell it back to them. That's the whole game. So with long-term holds, people really need to do their research. They need to read the white paper. They need to get in the community. They need to look at the objective statistics. They're not statistics, but they need to look at the quantitative data, right? They need to look at market capitalization. They need to understand what problem the project is solving. They need to understand how the project generates revenues, how they pass that revenue along to token holders. All of these things are important, and you're going to need to settle on the things that speak to you, okay? Obviously, you don't want to always invest with your heart, but if you have done your due diligence on like 20 projects, well, you've got to narrow that down somehow. And this is where you've got to realize that, hey, okay, if you've got 20 projects that you fundamentally feel are good coins, and like you get them and you think they're going to make the world a better place, well, you got to narrow that down somehow. So of those 20, what 10 do you feel the best about? Do you feel the most comfortable holding through volatility? That's the answer. Like, what coins of those 20, which 10 would you be willing to hold through a 50% correction? And I bet you'd be able to cut that list in half, right? Maybe there'd only be one left on the list. So investing it has this big personal element, and that's why, it can be challenging for many to learn, because it's not like computer science or athleticism where there's a clearly defined way on how to do something better, right? We can't predict the future. We don't know. The market's very volatile and irrational at times. But you've got to invest. You're not going to have success if you don't build a system that you can stick to, right? And this is why what I focus on in my education practice is teaching people how to build their own custom trading strategies so that they believe in what they do. Somebody fishes for you, it's hard for you to believe in the fishing process. So that's one good way to narrow it down. Right. People spend more time researching their used car than they do researching their long-term holds. 100%, man. 100%. 100%. All right. Update on copy trading right now. Just flat. I've got some limits shorts set for the $40,000 area right here. Just looking, if price does swing up here, this is the first place we probably run into a little bit of resistance. But I mean, other than that, I'm not too busy today. Like I said, I bought a little bit of Manta. I bought some Ethereum. Just went shopping, bought them spot, no leverage positions, nothing like that. And I'm just I'm continuing to narrow down my watch list as well, right? Continuing to narrow down my watch list as well. Yeah. So again, yeah, a little bit of a three drives pattern here on the LTFs from BTC, and a high volume three drives pattern too. So again, nice pullback. What did we get here? Did we get the 61.8? Oh, check here, folks. Right with you. Looking right now. Save as white BD. There we go. Yeah, this is 618. Yeah. So we had a 618 retracement on the rally. We don't need to go any higher. We could short this, but I'm just not, I don't know, I'm not really feeling shorting into this volume profile. Yeah, the SAVM. Yeah, the Satoshi VM, man, that it feels a bit like a scam. I feel you. I was considering that one too, but I don't feel a compelling reason. I don't feel a compelling reason to buy it. Yeah, so a lot of positions opening up on Manta, but it's not crazy. It's not crazy. Open interest increasing on Mana. Astro, Zem. Aptos too. So people are going long on Aptos. APT, USDT. Yeah, good price performance from Aptos today. Yeah, really resurging off those lows. Yeah, that's a strong move from Aptos. Which, again, you know, like I said, that GUI Inu is really trending right now, and that's that token on Aptos. So interesting. Maybe a not a bad play here would be buying Aptos in anticipation. So buying Aptos because it looks like a good trade, and then holding the Aptos trade into profit ideally, but with the intention to at some point swap that Aptos into the GUI Inu meme coin. That might not be a bad idea. Huh. Ondo trading is so new on Coinbase. The little 5-minute chart fits on my. We love it. I think XRP is a good one to buy. Yeah, man. XRP is always decent to add to the stack. It's a good because XRP is not heavily. XRP is one of the few things that's not correlated. Everything else pretty much moves together, right? XRP is the only thing that shows quite a bit of non-correlation to the rest of the cryptocurrency markets. That's why I like XRP. I hold XRP. Yeah, so I want to be careful here with APT right now, though. The reason why is just because this is kind of where I would want to be. This is where I would want to short, basically, this pump, just this area, this danger zone right above the previous highs, the range. So often what we'll see with a rally like this is this pop up, and then price will pop up and sweep these highs, and then continue. So again, I do like this. This is very strong, though, off the bottom. And I generally prefer things to just carry on ahead, excuse me, rather than give pullbacks. Pullbacks are fine once something gets going above the 200 SMA and starts trading above the 21 EMA. That's all well and good, and you get the 21 EMA above the 200. Yeah, then you buy pullbacks. You get a strong bullish trend. But when this is like trend flip behavior, right? Like, okay, we've been in a trend and now we've got a contrary move in the opposite direction. Oh, should we buy a reversal? Like, no, hell no, you shouldn't buy a reversal. You should just wait. Like, wait for the market to prove to you that this is gonna like trend. Like, what are we doing, man? I don't got time to like play this 10% move. I need 1,000% move. XRP is this stable coin. X. Hey, what's going on, Jungle Boy? Hopefully you got some good Wi-Fi out there in the jungs. Just, 4-hour trader there. Yeah, restake just chilling. All right. Real quick, of course, before we go, let's just run through our daily scan, even though it's not time to trade, but we'll just run through our daily scan on the Fairdesk copy trade pairs. All right, like as I said, Bitcoin. I'm not recommending. We shouldn't be opening positions now, but you should have been in an active short. We got the signal clear as day here, crossing below the 21, clear bearish signal. Yeah. RSI not yet in the oversold territory, so we don't need to be exiting our positions. Of course, we're in a situation where we could get a little bit of a bounce. I would recommend re-entering shorts on BTC on any rally as we get close to 40,000, 42,000 is the range I'd be looking to reshort. Ethereum, similar. Yesterday kind of gave us that sell signal, and today price dropped another 5%. So, I mean, I don't know how more clearly. Oh, no, I know why we didn't short yesterday. Because OBV wasn't giving us. Yeah, we had an action. Did we? Data window. Unbalanced volume. Why are you not showing me the data? What is going on? That's so weird. Oh, okay. I was in the object tree, not the data window. Dirk. Yeah. So yeah, we can see here that yesterday at daily close, OBV was at 110, but the smoothing line was at 109. So we hadn't actually got that crossover yesterday. So yesterday was no good to short Ethereum. And now we're too far away from the baseline to short anyway. So again, no shorting Ethereum here, especially when we're so close to support. Perhaps we do get another like 3% movement down to the 2,100 level, kind of looking realistic right now. But I wouldn't be reshorting Ethereum until we get closer to 2,400. I mean, you could short now, but we're really far away from that baseline. I would hate to get stuck with that losing position. Yeah, I mean, it's not the move. Here. Greatest John Doe, shout outs to you guys. Magnus, that's awesome, man. 300% profit. That's good money, dude. Have I looked at Mover? I have not, but I can once I'm done with the scan. All right, Cardano. Again, we already talked about this. You could have been short on this pretty much at any point throughout this week. Wouldn't recommend shorting now, especially on the spring down. We're a little bit far away from the baseline. You could. I just, I don't think so, guys. I'm not like running to stack on shorts. I don't short meme coins. Polkadot, same as Cardano. You could have shorted pretty much any time this week. Not now. Entries are too late. Link. We're not getting the signal yet, but Link could be on the table to short. I do like shorting Link here too. Because big run up and distribution should see breakdown. So put this one on the watch list. Uniswap. Yeah, again, here or here. I'm not really feeling it right now. BNB crossing below the 21 EMA here. This actually looks like a juicy short. We're not getting the OBV signal yet, but I want to watch this one because we're freshly breaking down below the 21 and very similar to what I saw that I liked with Link. The fact that run up distribution should lead to breakdown. Same thing, run up distribution should hopefully lead to breakdown. Lower highs, lower lows. The support can't last forever. This 290 support can't last forever. XRP, again, very similar to Cardano. Could have been short pretty much any time this week. Not now. We're too far away from the baseline. Solana, again, you could have been short pretty much any time this week. You could probably still short now. But I'm going to take it off the watch list. Matic, same thing. ARB. I wouldn't short this. It's too many down days. Sui does actually look interesting here. So strong bullish trend, pull back to the 21 EMA. You could actually bid up Sui. It's fine to bid Sui here. Like, it's a little weird, a little scary, but you could do it. You could bid up Sui here. To the long side, pull back, bullish. BCH. Fuck BCH, short that shit. Filecoin, again, very similar. You could have been short, but I wouldn't short now. Too many down days. And at support. AXS. AXS actually looks good to short here. We are at support. I would just wait. I want to see what BTC does. I'm not eager to jump into these shorts after this big down move. Maker's one to watch. Yep. A lot of down days, so I would actually expect a bounce here from Maker. This is kind of a reversal baseline bounce. So I'd watch Maker for the bounce. Ethereum Classic, we could short here. No problem. I'm going to take it off the watch list because, again, I'm not feeling it. Earn Finance. Ooh, that looks nasty. We could short Earn Finance. But I'm going to take it off the watch list. Phantom, same as all the others. Didex. Didex, we could probably actually short here. This one that doesn't look too bad. Just, listen, I'm sorry, guys. Like, just not feeling shorting all these things. EOS, nothing special. VeChain looks like all the others. Sand looks like all the others. ApeCoin looks like all the others. Nano looks like all the others. Optimism looks like all the others. Aptos. Essentially look to reshort around $8.90. Nice bounce from support. So again, Aptos is the only thing really moving contrarily to everything else we saw. It's having an up day. And I think that's mostly buoyed by the GUI Inu thing. You got to identify that when it happens. I want to keep my eye on Aptos. See what happens. It continues to be bullish. Mask, again, looks like everything else. Not really interested in shorting support here. And we are negative. Lido, again, we're kind of at previous resistance turn support. Too many down days. I don't really want to short it. Conflux, same problem, man. All these tokens look absolutely the same. Neo, yeah, that's support. I don't really want to short it. All right, so the only things that really stood out to me is Link. Link does look attractive to short because we haven't really sold off. Link can still sell off here. Consolidation or distribution, excuse me. Same with BNB. So BNB and Link look juicy to short or look very resilient if the market starts trending back up. If the market starts trending back up, I'd hop in Link and BNB based on these tokens that I just watched. Maker, I'd like, obviously shorting is on the table, but I want to see if we get a bounce here. And then Aptos. I'd like to, again, I'd be interested in like maybe even picking up a position on Aptos. This is the only futures position that like is interesting to me. Yeah, we're just carrying right along. That's some pretty strong volume. Don't trade with 20x leverage. I'm just going to set a bid at 822, 823 and see what happens. I like that. FVG here. But I don't know. I want to see that not fail. Hmm. I'm gonna wait. Because here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we run up and we run these. Yeah. So everybody who's shorting right now is putting their stop loss here. So the market is incentivized to run up and grab this liquidity. And I don't want to be that liquidity. Because then I have to sit through the pullback. So I'm just going to set an alert, is what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to set an alert, and then I'll reevaluate if Aptos comes down here to 823. And if it just runs, then it's cool. I just missed it. Jungle Boy asked, do I think Bitcoin will dump some more? So let's talk about Bitcoin. We're looking at it. Yes and no. All right. So here's what overall, here's what I recommend it. I'm not interested in picking up any leverage positions on BTC because I just not juicy enough. We're only 10% down from the mid range, and that's not enough of a pullback for me. It's a good time to go shopping, and by that I mean it's not a bad time to buy Bitcoin on a pullback to add to your long-term position, just to buy spot. Futures trading though, options trading, nah, man, I'm flat. How's GMX for accumulation at these prices? If it loses 35, 34, 35, it's gone. But if it holds here, it seems good. Yeah, I mean, we had some bigly weekly volume come in here on GMX. Boom, boom. But yeah, I mean, actually, I don't dislike this idea. Look at the daily. Get a little bit more granular. Yeah, big, so scary sell-off. Run, pull back. Yeah, I'd like to see like 37, 38 hold here. That would be ideal. Because if these all, because it like, well, and this is just very similar to what we were looking at. Like, let's go back to Link. Like, look at Link here. Like, if Link loses this level of support, and like if BNB loses this level of support, then we're probably going to just continue to trend down for a while. GMX, Alex thinks GMX is going down. At the CoinX chart. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, well, listen, yeah. But here's the thing. Yeah, there shouldn't be this reason to keep moving price down to the $30 bid. Like, that's not bullish. No? I think I agree with Alex on this. Alex Pearson. This doesn't look super healthy. Especially with this volatility. But I mean, listen, we can hold 30 and just chill here. If 30 is the new like bottom for GMX, then life's okay. Life's good. But if we lose 30, I mean, hell, 30 would come after we lost like 13 in Link and 290 290 on BNB. All those things are kind of negative. Anyways, guys, I got jet. I'm gonna wind the stream down. There's just not much to do today, guys. Like I said. Oh, wait, shopping. I bought some Manta. I bought some Ethereum. I need to go make sure that my Celestia is staked. I need to go stake one Ethereum and probably into like Rocket Pool, and then get my LSTs and restake them on Eigenlayer so I can try to qualify for that alt layer airdrop. And then, continue to look at DYM, but I got to keep the watch list down. I can't add too many things to my watch list. Otherwise, I won't be able to execute. I'll have too many things that I'm trying to keep a hold of. But other than that, guys, I think it's a good day in the markets to go shopping for spot positions, Like, I highly recommend that. It's one of the best ways for success in the cryptocurrency markets, just dollar cost average every week. So it doesn't matter if you've got $1,000 to throw into something or $100 or $25 or $5. You can do it. So you got $25 to spend, go shopping, man. Buy $25 worth of crypto. $250 when it's at 10x's. And, don't sneeze at money. So I just bought some Ethereum. I bought some Manta. And I'm going to go look at those things that I talked about. If you're just joining the stream a little bit late, rewind to the beginning so you can catch the full market report, my breakdowns of all the markets, current narratives, trending tokens, all of the things you need to be successful. But that's all I've got for you guys today. I want to thank each and every one of you guys. You guys are absolutely amazing. Thanks for coming by and hanging out with me on today's stream. We will be back tomorrow. I'd like to be back tomorrow morning because I like to get the stream knocked out of the way, and then I'd like to prep for mentoring tomorrow. So we will be back tomorrow morning. Another exciting episode of the Breaking Bitcoin Market Update. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, sarcastic remarks, and or death threats, please leave them in the comment section down below, as well as what you guys would like to look at next. Actually, sorry, one quick thing. I did say I'd look at Mover. All right, MOVR here is interesting. Down only, long period of consolidation, and then, out of nowhere, nice run up. I mean, up 712% and just sideways distribution. No. We peel profits here, right? As we move sideways in this kind of flag and pennant formation. We peel profits here. We hope to God we hold the 55 and 21 WEMAs and that we carry on with the rally. But it just depends on your level of aggression, man, and your level of balls, right? Like, if you're really into this project, yeah, we've pulled back to the daily 55. Price has been kind of consolidating. But at the same time, we're at support and threatening to break it. So I look at this and I'm not really interested in it. I pretty much think, okay, this is going to break down. But that's my style of trading, and so this might pop and you'll make money. So I don't think MOVR is a good buy. Big run up, sideways consolidation. Yes, maybe we do get a secondary pump, but I think even that's unlikely unless I'm completely wrong. And then we go to the moon. Sorry, that was super quick and dirty, man. That's all I got for you. All right, guys. Sorry about that. Now we're leaving for sure. All right. death threats and stuff in the comment section. We'll be back tomorrow. And if you want to support what we do, make sure to like and subscribe. Oh, today's show is sponsored by Fairdesk. If you want to sign up to trade cryptocurrency in the new year, cannot recommend a platform more than Fairdesk for the Americans and Canadians out there who can't trade futures on an exchange due to KYC. Fairdesk is the answer. If you sign up with my referral link, you're going to get the VIP level 1 fee discount. So you're immediately going to be saving lots of money on your trading fees. You can earn up to $100,000 with a deposit bonus, and you can copy trade me. So if you're interested in copy trading my day trades and earning while I earn and losing while I lose, links for all that are on the description. Okay. With that, I swear to God, I'm actually leaving this time. Trade safely, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow. Cheers.